Kate.
I'm Allison.
And I'm Sonya.
And today we are dishing from the famed G Steakhouse at the W Hotel in Washington, D.C. This is a treat of gargantuan proportions.
And it's just steps away from the White House. It's in the heart of historic Washington. And you will make history when you have some of the wonderful French food with Asian flavors that I absolutely love.
Oh my goodness, we have so many wonderful things on the table today. Check out this 20-ounce ribeye. Can you believe that? And then you might think that it's a normal crispy organic chicken, but when you pair it with bok choy, you get a little bit of that Asian flavor. Check out the butternut squash soup. Doesn't that look yummy? I can't even believe that those are beef short ribs. We can't take our fingers off the black truffle cheese fritters, and to finish it all off, some J&G cheesecake.
Magnifique.
And today we are dishing with the head chef of J&G, Philippe Reininger. It is so wonderful to be with you because we want to know how this magic happens right here.
Great to have you with us.
Thanks so much. Well, you know, there's a lot going on at J&G, and you've been the executive chef for how long here?
I've been here since the opening, 2009. We opened with, obviously, featuring a G Steakhouse with a showcase of Jean-Georges von Gerichten, a famous chef from New York City. So we feature the classic dishes, his favorite dishes, among wonderful cuts of meats, prime ribeyes, New York steaks, short ribs, and so forth.
What I love about this steakhouse is that it doesn't feel like a really masculine steakhouse. It's got a lighter, more comfortable feeling, and that goes to the food as well.
Of course, we have a wonderful selection of seafood, very light, with an Asian flair. We like to mix a little bit of French flavors with Asian flavors as well. So
In fact, I heard that you all have the #1 crab cake in Washington, D.C.
We got voted by the Washington Post, like the best crab cake in Washington, D.C., which is a real...
That's an honor.
An honor.
It is an honor, but we have mostly meats here on the table. Do you have a favorite meat on the menu?
The ribeye probably would be my favorite.
How big is that?
Big enough.
20 to 22 ounces of prime beef, which is absolutely wonderful. It has, in my opinion, the best texture, the best flavor, because it's a little bit richer and fattier than a filet maybe, but a lot more flavor.
That's where all the flavor is,
We've got
right?
a big holiday coming up, actually two. Is this on the menu, on our Thanksgiving menu?
This is the after Thanksgiving.
It will be on a la carte menu, and we feature a Thanksgiving menu with turkey, of course.
Right. Tell us about Thanksgiving and
Are you all
Christmas
doing a
here at
buffet,
J&G.
or what's the plan?
No, we do just a plated menu with a choice of 2 appetizers and the main course. We have a salmon with a chili sauce and a lemon crust, which is the most creative side, and a more traditional Thanksgiving turkey.
So it doesn't have that Asian flair that's commonly seen in your
The
menu?
turkey will be more traditional.
Okay.
As we should, I believe, for
Sure,
Thanksgiving.
right.
But we still offer a selection of our featured.
Now, you mentioned chili sauce, and I know that my drink, which I'm very excited about, has a little chili in it. It's also made with another partnership that you all have going on right now with Catoctin Creek Winery, this 515 that I've got in front of me. So, when you're thinking about making things like what we have in front of us, are you thinking about the way that the drinks pair well with it? Like what? Tell us about how your drink menu goes with your food menu.
Catoctin Creek is obviously very specific for the blend that they created for us, 515. You can have it neat or in cocktails and so forth.
Passion fruit chili.
So good.
And wonderful way of starting a menu. And then, of course, we feature very interesting selection of wines that would work with some of the dishes that we have.
In fact, you have a wine room downstairs, is that correct?
Yes, we do.
How many different wines are available?
I don't know the exact number of wines that we carry, but it's I believe it's a perfect selection, of course.
That sounds amazing.
From very high-end to more affordable as well wines.
Okay,
black
I did. So I have here the black truffle. Tell me what it is.
Fritter. So it's like a pâte à choux with comté cheese, which is from Jura, and we mix truffle with it. Truffle being obviously the a fall winter item, and it has become the very, very favorite of our customers.
Now that is
I see
slap
why.
your mama good.
Okay, I could
Do you
eat
know what
that
that
3
means in
meals a
French?
day.
Yeah, that's excellent.
And you offer 3 meals a day. I'm assuming this is not on the breakfast menu, but you do have breakfast here.
It's not on the breakfast menu, but maybe one day, who knows?
You'll
why
add it
not?
for me.
Steak
Why not?
and
Exactly.
eggs.
We
It's a
should-
steakhouse, so that goes with breakfast, right?
Of course, yeah.
What time does breakfast start here?
7 a.m.
Ooh, okay.
Well, I think we just want to eat.
I know, it's
It's a
a
problem.
we have a scrambled eggs with, once again, crab cake,
nice.
which is a local lamb crab meat that we use, which is once again one of the best light item for breakfast that we carry, have been carried for a while.
Of what you've served us today, what is your favorite?
For chef, it's very difficult to have a favorite.
Like your
because I think
children?
that- exactly.
No.
I
It
want
depends
to
on
make
the-
you
the
choose.
mood
You
of the
know
day
short
and-
ribs are your favorite. Because
I love
look
short
at
ribs.
that.
Yeah.
I think I could live with that for forever. So that's once again we do a very traditional short rib, but we put a twist, a different twist. We cook it with soy sauce, a lot of different spices for a very, very long time, so it becomes very tender. We do a green apple puree, which is obviously a very fall item. We mix a salad of green apple celery leaves for the freshness and the acidity, and a little bit of panko breadcrumb, which is a Japanese breadcrumb, mixed with rosemary. So everything together is really explosive and is incredible.
When they
mix.
said they were going to bring out a dessert, I almost thought that was like one big
You thought that was a piece of
slice
chocolate
of
cake?
chocolate cake. It looked so
It
moist
almost
and
looks
good.
like it, yeah.
But then we had this, which is really
Then
the
we have
dessert.
a cheesecake, and we have had the cheesecake on the menu since day one with different garnishes, of course. We can't take it off because people ask for it all the time. So this is a variation of with figs. We have poached figs with port underneath, fresh figs on top. And,
Everything seems to have a southern flair to it, though. Something very Virginia,
well,
very Washington.
Well, we took the fried chicken once again, which is a very traditional dish, and put it a little bit of a different twist to it. We serve it with bok choy, and the batter is mixed with ginger and Szechuan pepper, which obviously is very different from any fried chicken you might find here in Washington D.C., I believe, and it's really impressive.
It's very hard for me to listen to your commentary about the food while I can't also eat it. Wow. We will do that later together.
No, we
hopefully.
mentioned how you guys are known for your crab cakes, obviously known for your steaks, gonna be known for these truffle fritters too, because we're not gonna be able to stop eating them. But even though it's gotten a little bit cold outside, you're also really well known for your outdoor space. What are people still eating outside? What is this? What puts meat on their bones that lets them eat outside in your best
Well,
outdoor
the
space?
patio right now, obviously, being a little bit cold, will reopen shortly, I would say, after the winter. But we have a light fare, al fresco menu that we serve there with more grilled item, lighter fare. Has been a great success throughout the summer.
This is a very intimate dining room. It's not a huge place. So if I wanted to come here with my family for Thanksgiving or Christmas, how early do I need to book ahead?
I would call tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Done. I will on the way out.
Of
Okay.
course.
And what will you be doing for Christmas? I know you've got Thanksgiving planned out a little bit. Is it going to be similar at Christmas time?
Christmas time, we have a 4-course menu. There's a selection of a tuna tartare and various different main courses. Will be served for $72. I think it's an incredible deal. And on top of that, we have the regular a la carte as well with our traditional cuts and so forth.
Will
which
that be
will
Christmas
available.
Day or Christmas Eve?
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Well,
Perfect.
it sounds like you come here any time of day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, eat outside, eat inside. And
we
if they
open
get to
all
meet
the time,
you,
and we're available all the time.
I know,
Wow.
3 meals a day.
Inauguration
Meals a
day.
day.
You could spend all Inauguration Day right here.
and don't miss these truffle fritters and everything else.
Okay, let's
It's
just
so
have one
wonderful.
more. Can we all have one more?
I think we're going to wrap up the segment and then we'll start digging in. Thank you so much for being with us,
Thank you.
Thank you,
Chef.
Chef.
We love chatting with you. And we don't always talk about food, so this is some delicious
Magnifique.
dish here on the dish. Thanks for being with us. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and our website, thedistrictdish.com. We'll see you next time.
Au revoir.